Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Initial Focus video. And today I am here at Rycar Automotive Mega Mall in Columbus, Ohio. Huge shout out to these guys for letting me come out and check out the brand new 2017 Ford Focus RS. This is the top of the line of the Focus series. You got the base Focus sedan and hatchback, the little bit more sporty ST, and then you have this pretty badass beast behind me. Now, this being my first car review, I want to be straight up with you guys and let you know that although I love cars and love everything about them, I'm not the biggest motorhead ever. So if you are looking for a complete teardown about every single part and performance test, all that stuff, this may not be the video for you. This is going to be for your average consumer, or maybe one step above that, people who just want to see some sexy B-roll shots on top of this annoying voice talking about this cool car. So starting off with some basic specs, this has a 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine with start and stop, which is basically the feature if you are at a stoplight, the car temporarily turns off, allowing it to save power and gas, and then starts back up as soon as you hit the gas, which is always pretty cool. Keeping track on with performance specs, this thing has 350 horsepower, which in comparison is about 3 times more than my Nissan Versa. So for me at least, this is a very fast car, making it very fun if you're into that sort of thing. But it only comes in a manual transmission, so no automatic here, so you better learn how to drive stick if you want to pick up this car. In addition to paying $36,000+ for just the car, you're also going to have the added expense of gas. Now, this has 19 miles per gallon for the city and 25 for the highway, which is pretty respectable for a performance type vehicle. But if you're used to a more, Prius or something, it's definitely going to be a hit, as well as you need to fill it up with premium gas, which, ouch, that may hurt the budget a bit, but it's the price you pay for a beautiful car. All right guys, so let's take a closer look at some of the exterior features of the Ford Focus RS. So in the front here, you got pretty awesome stuff standard all across the board. So you have bi-xenon headlights. Fog lights are included, which, I don't know, if you're into the sporty kind of rally look, I'm super into that, as well as this it's not carbon fiber, it is plastic, but you get a nice lip kit in there, as well as if you come around to the side here, you have a little bit of side skirts, again, adding to that sporty look. And meanwhile, check out those amazing 19-inch rims here. These are standard from Ford, and they even have the calipers painted blue, and those are Brembo brakes. So sporty all around, inside and out. So even though this is a small feature, it's a nice little addition. They have blind spot mirrors built in to the main mirror set, so that way you can make sure everything is good to go when you are cutting people off in traffic. All right, and then on the back, of course, you have, some people are a fan, not so fan of, but I absolutely love these rally type spoilers on hatchbacks. I think they look amazing. You got the RS logo off to the side there. And that leads us to the back of the car here, where you do have dual exhaust tips. Now, for those super nerds out there, I do know one advanced little feature here. This is not true dual exhaust that lead up to the front engine. This is a 2-to-1 or whatever you car heads call it. But in case you're looking for that, I know something about cars, like I listen to people. And then of course you have all the badges and pretty much the same thing off to the side. So how about we go inside and check out some of the interior features. For once you are in the car, you are surrounded by a ton of awesome features. I always love this kind of closed-in cockpit feeling. So if you are in the mood for something that is very open feeling, this may not be the car for you. This very much has that sporty cockpit feel to it. And you have a ton of features, as you can see from the front of here. Obviously, you have pretty much all the standard steering wheel controls that you have today. So one cool thing about the steering wheel is this little button right here, which allows for a heated steering wheel. That's right. So even though the winter is kind of going away now, you may still have some cold mornings where you can have a nice toasty steering wheel. So this is a manual again, so I'm going to push in the clutch and the brake. And throws a little RS logo up, and you get some of the Ford branding there. And oh, almost out of gas. oh well, guess I can't steal it. So even though this isn't the most futuristic dash I've ever seen, you get your standard stuff, your RPM, your miles per hour, and then you have, I'd say, about like a 3.5-inch screen displaying information like how many miles you have left in your tank, your tachometer, and some other stuff that you can go through if you're in different driving modes. And then you have your main display over here, which is going to show the Ford Sync 3 features, and you can hook up your smartphone and all that good stuff. This is all pretty much standard in cars nowadays, so I won't go super into it, but basically you can get some apps, add different devices, your GPS, play audio and music, and get phone calls, all that nerdy stuff that's been around for a number of years. So up here you have some extra gauges that a lot of times are in performance vehicles, and I'm not going to go super in depth to these because, to be honest, I don't know everything about them, because again, I'm not the biggest motorhead. If you know what all these gauges mean and you want to educate the people that are watching this video as well, comment down below, and if it's true and accurate, I may pin it so you can help educate everyone. So this car also features dual climate control. So that means if I am the driver sitting on this side, I can control these vents over here to allow, you know, if I'm really hot, I can make it cold on this side. Meanwhile, someone else in the passenger seat who may be already cold can make it hotter, which is pretty cool. And you have all these various options to control what type of the face and the legs and all this nerdy button stuff that's fun to press. So yeah, and then for those of you wondering, there is indeed a back seat. You can sit about 5 people for extra besides the driver. It doesn't look like the most leg room in the world, but it probably sits it pretty comfortably, the same as pretty much every other hatch out there. And last but not least, we are going to look up, and this includes a sunroof. So you got your slide here, you got that there. I don't even know how this goes back. There it is. So you got a sunroof. I know a lot of people have sunroofs, but I haven't had one in a long time, so it's cool to me people don't make fun of me. Oh, there's also a glasses holder. I've never had one of those, so that's fun. Just a lot of cool little hidden features. To be honest, I'm kind of always been in love with cars that I can put a lot of things in, but then hide the fact that there's a lot of stuff. So it's nice that a lot of these compartments are covered and allow you to kind of hide things. Yeah. Let's go check out under the hood. All right, so let's check out this engine here and what allows this car to be so much fun. God damn, I should probably learn. Where is it? Found it. I found it. Cars, things. All right, so as is per usual to cars nowadays, most of it's covered up with plastic, but we can see a pretty big air intake right here with its filtered, covered by more RS logoed plastic. You got the Ford performance stuff here. You motorheads aren't gonna think this is too amusing, and consumers aren't gonna think it's too amusing, but here is the engine bay in all of its glory. All right, so let's go on a little test drive, shall we? Now, I will say that I'm not the best manual car driver, but I can do it. We're good here. So yeah, this is a pretty easy car to drive whether you're new to manual or not. And it's nice because it stays relatively quiet. It has a little growl, which I don't know if you guys can hear or not. But for casual city driving, it's not going to be too bad. Not going to be too loud as one of those, you know, just all-out throaty cars like a muscle car or anything, which is very nice. It also handles the corners very well. It has that sporty tuned suspension, so it stays pretty much close to the ground and you don't have all that different roll, and I just lost a lot of the thing. You have the Recaro racing seats, so it just completely keeps you to the back of the seat. And then you mess up the shift and you do in that. Oh, someone else is trying to test drive. What's up, guys? So it's about a week later and I'm editing the RS review behind me. Hopefully it goes live tomorrow, well, today, or whatever day it is for you guys. But I just really quick wanted to say that I spent too much time actually test driving the thing and having fun filming it that I forgot to film or say anything to wrap things up, and a little outro. So to wrap it up, well, the car was awesome and you should check it out. And if you want to test drive this specific one, like I said in the beginning of the video, it's at Rycar Automotive in Columbus, Ohio. Links for that will be in the description below. They're awesome guys over there. You should check them out. But anyway, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this new type of video with car reviews and things like that, definitely let me know down in the comments below. After editing this, I saw a million things that I want to do differently for the next one. Maybe I'll start doing it like once a week or whatever you guys think. If you totally hated it, let me know down below. Give me suggestions on cars you would like to see. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have access to Lamborghini just yet, but we'll work on it. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.